Hi, I'm Dodge County Sheriff Dale Schmidt. Welcome to this month's edition. And today, what I would like to do is recognize those people who make the Sheriff's Office work so smoothly each and every day. We can't do this by ourselves. We have patrol deputies, we have investigators, we have communications officers, but who puts it all together to make sure that it is a product that everybody can be proud of when you read it in a report, something that works great for our court system that they can utilize with the attorneys and the jury, making sure that they have the information that is necessary to make good decisions in court. Putting together something as simple but as complicated as our evidence room, and making sure that it's a finely tuned machine so that we get rid of things when we can, but we make sure we hang on to evidence as long as it's needed in the courts. So many different aspects, and I have a great group of support staff here at the Sheriff's Office that help us do that. Who I don't have here today, and who we'll talk about in a future edition, is our support staff over at the jail, which is a totally different animal with all kinds of different unique perspectives and pieces of information that need to get taken care of every day. But I have the folks here to take care of the reports and all of the behind the scenes things that happen here at the Sheriff's Office. So first, what I'd like to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to introduce all of our staff here for you so you know who they all are. And then I'm going to have them tell you very briefly about their areas of responsibility, and while they're at it, they can say why they enjoy working here at the Sheriff's Office. So I'm going to start here down on my left. David Zerbel down there is our support coordinator. He is in charge of all these wonderful ladies, making sure that they get all their work done, making sure that the assignments we give get to them, and they get it done as quickly as possible. He is a former dispatcher of ours. Next to David, we have Summer Zilke. Summer is a recent hire here at the Sheriff's Office, and she'll tell you some of her responsibilities here shortly, including some of our social media stuff. So she's a little bit more visible to you than maybe the rest of these support staff. Next, we have Nicole Miller, aka Carrie. She's a former teacher and likes to make things exciting for us, so she gave us a nickname that we can use, Curious Carrie, and she gets things done in our evidence room. Right here next to us we have Rachel Davison. Standing to my left here, Rachel comes to us from the Horicon Police Department. Huge loss to Horicon, I'm sorry Horicon, but a great gain for us here at the Sheriff's Office. To my right, we have my secretary, Sean Rogers. She takes care of everything that I need done, and she'll give you a little bit more detail there. Next to her, we have Denise Diebert, who comes to us from another school district, the Waupun School District. I apologize to my mom, we stole it from you up there in Waupun. And finally, last but not least, on the end, Jody Zitlow, who takes care of a lot of our financial systems. So why don't we go back to the beginning and start with David. And David, tell us a little bit about what it is that you do here at the Sheriff's Office.
Well, I supervise the staff, and one of my main responsibilities is doing the district attorney's DE discovery as well as some open records requests, and I do a lot of the computer updates behind the scenes for dispatch and for support.
Summer?
I'm the traffic secretary, so I enter all of the traffic citations, warnings, accidents, and I also run the social media. We recently have an Instagram, a Twitter, a TikTok, a Facebook, so a lot of work goes into both traffic and social media.
Cool.
I'm Nicole, and I'm in the evidence room, so I intake any evidence that comes in, figure out if it's going to go in storage, whether we need to send it off to the lab, or what will be done with it. And he asked us to say why we like coming to work here every day, and every day is new and exciting and different, so it makes things interesting.
Rachel?
I am the primary secretary for the detectives division, so I assist in whatever data mining they may need, report review. I also compile reports for our drug task force, and I also assist Nicole in the evidence room.
And I'm Sean, and I'm Dale's secretary. I do a lot of the confidential correspondence and reports. I work on short forms, I do the website, and all other tasks as needed.
Hi, I'm Denise. I do open records, so I prepare them and I get them approved before I release them. And I also proofread and make sure that all the reports are accurate and make sure it gets over to other agencies and the district attorney's office in a timely manner.
Hi, I'm Jody.
I handle all of the civil process that comes in, all the paper service throughout the county. I handle all of the sheriff sales that are handled weekly. I also am responsible for all the financial aspects of the sheriff's department, invoicing, deposits, that type of nature. I'm responsible for all the training of all the, what deputies are signing up for. Everybody has to have a certain amount of hours. I am doing all that. And false alarm billing I'm responsible for as well.
Every year, I have the pleasure of recognizing one of our support staff, and it's hard to choose who is the support person of the year. And each year I struggle because we have such fantastic talent among these individuals up here and over in the jail. This last year, Denise was chosen as our 2021 Support Person of the Year. She was very excited about it, and you know, she's got a plaque hanging in her office this year. She did a fantastic job. Last year, we went through a huge transition. Rachel was new, Summer was new, Nicole was new, and so the rest of them had to pick up the pieces and make sure everything ran smoothly. And during December especially, it really stood out that because we had some vacations that had to take place as well in December, but Denise was here every day, and she was that steadfast person that just sat in her office. She didn't say much, but she got the job done. And for all of her training, for all of the work that she did, she just barely eked out above the rest of these individuals up here, and was named as the 2021 Support Person of the Year for all of Dodge County. That's given to her not just from the sheriff, but from all the chiefs, the wardens, and the sheriff. And so congratulations on this last year's nomination and award. And we certainly, I know it's only April, but I know that in about 9 months, I'm going to have to make another decision on who our support person of the year will be. But what they just talked about here for you today is only a small part of the work that they do. We give them tasks, as Sean said, other tasks as assigned, and those come up regularly. They don't know what they're going to get from the sheriff on any given day and what he's going to need done, but they get it done each and every time, and with speed and accuracy. They really do make the sheriff's office tick and make us a professional organization in the eyes of the public. And we couldn't do what we do without the hard work that they do each and every day. So we wanted to take some time this month and thank them and recognize them and make sure that you see the faces behind the scenes who make everything work. And of course, if you need anything from the sheriff's office, most likely these are the individuals that you're going to be contacting first to receive that information, whether that be records, whether that be you want to make a donation to the sheriff's office, or you need to request some records. These are the individuals that are going to take care of those things, and they're always available to you, just as any of us are here at the sheriff's office.